welcome back. We've got Patrick and Enforcer in the blue colors. Their opponents, Nico and Danny. Let's see them. We didn't get to see this all last series, but it's beautiful. You'll love to see the friendship in action. A double friendship even. Both of these teams probably not going to miss a single one. And it's crucially important that they don't, because the other team is going to have a huge advantage. Should that happen? Nice shot there. Oh, it's still up. Enforcer able to come in just in time off of Danny's shot. Oh, no. Now it's Danny struggling on defense. On the way back, what turned from a great offensive opportunity turned into defensive tragedy as it bounces off the rim in just the worst way. What a roller coaster. Probably not going to see this one. The Fusion tip-off growing more obscure by the day, by the year especially, as we are now into 2025. Maybe 2025 will be the year of the Fusion. Oh no. Enforcer is expecting a 50, so he's able to set Patrick up for just the straight shot. Tragedy though by Nico. Nico completely whiffing that. But good move there from Patrick. Oh, Enforcer as well, I didn't notice. Just diving in the way, being the sacrificial lamb there. A really early head start for Enforcer and Patrick. Is that going to be three? Oh, save this one. Great breaks. A lot of players, I think, would go way too far, especially trying to pick up that 12er in the middle, not realizing how powerful that bounce would be. Oh, the setup here. Nico from the ground is going to find Enforcer on the back wall, and now the passing play again. Typically, it's Enforcer infiltrating, going behind enemy lines, but Patrick right now is collecting the passes from Enforcer instead. Nico and Danny both up after this, but neither of them is able to make the shot work. It's off the sidewall. Oh no. Danny bonks rim. Nico does not get the flick either. They're falling apart. That's a great touch. Enforcer sending it sideways. Danny is ready for it though. Chips it around Enforcer. Still saved away by Patrick. I still think to this day, Patrick's got to be top 3, maybe top 2 defenders in all of ranked hoops. If there's a Hall of Fame, Patrick won it on defense. And that's going to be Danny sniping right above the rim. This is like some players have the ability to see into the future on defense. And Nico and Patrick are 2 of those. We're going to have the 45, the wing kickoffs. Jeez, no way. Does he read it? Oh man, that would have been absolutely nuts if he could pull that off while going backwards. Get the demo, figure out the recoil, and then make the shot happen. Not this time, though. He's got to work on his going backwards skills, but it's a crazy demo to start off. I wonder if that, how many times he's done that. It's like on the tip off, you don't even care about the ball. You just blast forward and kill the other player. It's kind of funny. It might catch on. It's off the 45. Patrick to Enforcer. Uh-oh. Here comes Nico taking the shot. Yep, should be savable though. Patrick still struggling. Nico with the shot. It's still off. Danny. No, Enforcer flips the wrong way. That ball went all the way around the rim. Bounce. Bounce. The shot here tucks into the corner. Well, halfway done, and Nico and Danny caught back up. We're tied again. The next tip-off should be a friendship. No boost there for Nico, but the shot here for Danny is going to be not devastating. Not lethal. I thought for sure that bounced down. Enforcer throwing the hitbox in the way. I think Danny made the right call, shooting above where Enforcer could get it. Patrick, oh, doesn't get the touch. Looked like he was going to set Enforcer up. That would have been really cool to see kind of a backward or a backwards pass. Danny continuing to pressure it into the corner. Doesn't have a lot of boost. He's hoping that one in the corner will respawn. It's over to Nico, but he doesn't have the lift he wants. So it'll go all the way back to Danny. He can't get past Patrick there. Wait, he actually did. I thought for sure there was no way. But now it's just Danny on no boost trying to defend this. Patrick runs away the other direction now. Nico his left. Couldn't tell through the smoke if he was going to go up the backboard or not. Oh, that shot is scary. Patrick snipes the front, but Nico gets the save. The shot, though, deflecting off of the net could be good for Patrick. Down to Enforcer, off the backboard. To 50. Nico now taking his time. Doesn't have that kind of time, though. Enforcer flips forward, no shot available. Danny is murdered, so it's just Nico here on very low boost. Danny respawns. Doesn't have the boost to catch the ball either. Oh, that's not the touch Patrick wanted. Now he has to barrel away on the ground. He's looking for bumps. Nico gets a refill, a much needed refill. Him and Danny were both empty a moment ago. Nice block from Enforcer, covering any touch Danny could have had. 30 seconds ago, the first half of the game had 4 goals. The second half so far, none. Been a defensive masterclass. Uh-oh, a double commit. Oh, they bump into each other. Patrick needs to rush back yesterday. It's a pass off the 45. Patrick jumps. The danger is gone. Oh, the shot is here, though. Enforcer from the floor just doinks it away. That's a really tricky shot. Man, it's the perfect height, too. I don't think Nico saw it coming. So now, Dan and Nico need to make something happen off of this friendship tip-off. And it's super unlikely. Danny turns into Nico just a little bit. Now he's backed up. Nico is ready to collect this pass. Needs to drop it straight down. No, he's missed it. Everything looked like it was working out. Great odds to finale that game. But the pass, I think, might have been just an inch too far. Nico had to simultaneously redirect it down to the ground while avoiding the backboard defense that was rapidly catching up. So close. Game 2 we played in the dunk house. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess we're good. If you at the beginning of the game, you can switch positions with your teammate, right? I don't know whether that matters at all. I would never ban that, but I don't know if it's interesting. I'm pretty sure you can do it though. So this is that same tip-off we were seeing earlier, where Nico just goes full bore on the tip-off and tries to remove the other player and turn it right into a goal. Other players, they're gonna have to start looking out for that. I don't know why we haven't seen more of that in the past. It's definitely more all in, but I mean, it's the most Nico thing I've ever heard. Nico on the floor, doesn't get the lift he wants. Oh, and Patrick holding down the fort is in a great spot. From the 45, Nico right to Enforcer. Not a lot Enforcer can get from this, though. Nico's still behind this. Uh-oh, he's blocking Danny off, though. He continues to play. The pinch, though, is volatile. It's right to Enforcer around Nico, but now Danny might have the opening. Sneaks it right into the corner. Did Patrick pre-jump that? That would be so bold. Or maybe foolhardy now. Yeah, he did pre-jump. That's so weird. I guess he thought he had less time. Danny's angle is kind of rough to make a quick shot. Nico does get a block. That's going to set Danny up nicely, although he hits it right to the corner. Sets the pass back to Nico. Could be a passing play on the way back. That would have been so sick. Nico back to Danny on the backboard. But he left. I think he didn't have a lot of boost, not a comfortable amount. And if that play breaks apart, then they're in trouble. That shot, though, is going to be nasty. Enforcer turns around just in time. Block from Danny. Nico doesn't read it. Danny just getting some distance. Really not worried about a shot there. Just about the counterplay. Patrick, battered and bruised, does get a touch off. Now Enforcer's got full possession. Danny pre-jumps. Gets the block just in time as Patrick rolling it around on the wall. Easy enough for the defense to handle. Yeah, not quite on target. Looks like blue team might have to retreat soon. Patrick has no boost. Uh-oh. The team defense does get a block. So Danny pushing forward on very little boost. Nico uses a lot of power slide to get on the other side of the ball. Try to get some lift. No shot there for Danny, though. Not an easy angle to make. Danny has to turn around. It's too late for this block, so it's up to Nico from the backboard. Gets some huge distance, but Patrick is ready. Danny around Enforcer. He does get a pinch off the floor, charging all the way across. He's off the ceiling now. Does get a shot off. It's Nico on the backboard. Great usage of going from the floor to the back wall to continue that dribble. There's really nothing the attacking force can do than to continue the attack. Over to the sidewall. Oh, Danny goes streaking past it. Nico's in huge trouble, but does manage the save, hitting the front of the rim. Danny comes in from above to 50. He's set up on the back wall. I think he's going to be too late, though. Oh, man. Something I didn't even consider is, what if Danny fakes it? He's got huge speed here. Just needs to drop it. Misses the opportunity. Shot from Nico is going to go off the front of the rim. I think he was more anticipating a 50. But Nico still has the 2-goal lead that they can rely on. Nico is running for his life. Manages to turn it into a demo. He's still here. He's seeing back pass opportunities. It deflects, though, off of Danny's car. Back into the orange corner. Just a touch there for Nico. I think it's just on. No rim or nothing. It floats in. We could be heading into game 3. I don't know why the previous game seems like a distant memory to me. I hardly remember what happened. Okay, well, there is that. Okay, I remember now. There was a friendship tip-off to end it. That was that almost never happens. A goal off of the bump tip-off going into the ceiling and straight into the net. Usually the friendship tip-off goes violently to the side or straight down. Danny still behind it. Gets the full boost. That lob there is going to stall for loads of time for the blue team. They can go and collect some boost. They're not in a good position to attack yet, though. Patrick trying to make that setup happen. No double there for Danny. Watch the backboard. Patrick is here. Drops it straight down. Getting that initiative to position a player on the backboard is so crucial. He rushes forward, simultaneously stealing the boost. I think Nico knew immediately, but was powerless to defend it. No 50 there. Holding my breath, expecting the pinch downward. Danny gets a demo. Danico's still up a single goal right now, but a valiant effort by Enforcer and Patrick to get 2 goals very quickly. They need a third. That demo might be a good opportunity. Watch the demo to follow up. Danny barely avoids it. And Nico pushes, getting lots of time. There might be one last opportunity here for the blue team, unless Danny can shut it down. Enforcer's got the ball lifted. Patrick is doing what he can, but it's over. We're going to game 3 again. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yeah. It's hilarious to me that everyone calls this player Patrick. His real name is not Patrick, but that's just the way it goes. He's just it's like a whole name. Like, it's one thing to be called like Enforcer, where it's not like someone bumps into you on the street and is like, "Oh, and hey, Enforcer." You know, that's weird. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but Patrick's got 2 IRL names. He's got an internet name that a bunch of people are also called IRL. Not IRL in Rocket League. I think Patrick might be switching cars. Controller update, chat. I did get that. I did buy that controller and got it over the New Year's week, and it's pretty sick. Fly Digi Vader 4 or whatever. I like it a lot so far. It boasts to be extremely durable, and that's what every Rocket League player needs. The controller that doesn't give you joystick drift, doesn't have the button stick, doesn't have the bumpers break. So we'll see. We'll see if I can put it to the test. Enforcer, real close to making that shot work. He tries to pinch it off of the ceiling to make it drop straight down, but instead it floats. Still, Orange team not in a comfortable spot, having to defend on dwindling amounts of boost. But Blue team is making it pretty easy. Keeping the ball pinned into the corner is one of the easiest places for the defense to hold the line. Enforcer trying to fake it right back down. Nico's still with it every step, but no, Danny doesn't get the touch. Patrick gets away with murder. That one, for sure. Danny on his screen saw sparks, right? Yeah, Hall effect. Is it comfortable? I like it a lot so far. The back buttons are buttons, though. That might be my one gripe with it. I might just take some getting used to. Nico is going to snap back immediately, wasting no time. Nico is scoring all of his goals off of tip-offs. Love that setup, though. I think a lesser player would just fire the shot off, trying to make it as fast as possible, but Nico can see through the defense's plan, and he knows to break it, you have to go to the front of the net, even if it's a little bit slower of a shot. It's a Fly Digi Vader 4. Boobdilla. Eric Joe says, I put it on my Amazon shopping cart. Holy smokes. This guy sold so many controllers, and he's not making a single dime off a commission. At least I hope so. But it's just like a strange gamer word of mouth. He's their biggest fan. Yeah. It has proper triggers. It also has the ability, like, a lot of controllers are doing this thing now where you have like a trigger lock, and I don't know if I want to start doing that because it feels like it makes sense for Rocket League. I'm just worried I'd break it. That's what they say, right? The more features you add to something, the more things you can break. But it's where you can, like, the trigger becomes more of a button. Okay, I see where your confusion is. The triggers, if you press this lock, it becomes like a button rather than something you squeeze all the way down. But in Rocket League, I rarely want to get a little bit of trigger squeeze. Sorry, I'm overshadowing what turned out to be a very tactical goal there, a counterattack that took just a couple of seconds, and it continues. Oh, the glance off of the rim. The skim is going to put Enforcer and Patrick in the 2-goal lead this game. The series is back and forth. But no, there's also buttons. There's also grip buttons. I don't know what else to call it, but that you use with like your ring finger or your pinky. I use my ring and pinky finger to press them. Or sorry, not ring. Yeah, that's right. I don't know why I got confused there. Ring finger and middle finger. But all the controllers I've had in the past that had that kind of setup, it's been like a huge thing. Like you just squeeze the controller to tap that button. And so this one, it's an actual button. I got to be a little bit more precise. So it's going to take some getting used to. It's off the rim. Patrick lobs it up. Enforcer keeps it into the corner, but that might be exactly what the defense wanted, as Nico is now set up for just a single touch. That's going to be easy enough for Patrick to try to read from the ground. And he set Enforcer up just to get some distance. He returns the favor to Patrick, and Patrick takes the ball instead of the boost. I think 9 out of 10 Rocket players go for the boost there. But Patrick, maybe it's because he kept the ball pressured that they were able to score again. 4-1. Nico needs now a miracle. A 3-goal comeback is nothing to stick a shake at. That's a lot. They got plenty of time to do it, but it might have to be off of Nico's tip-off prowess here. He tries to set Danny up, but he gives the ball right to Patrick instead. It's off the rim. Who reads it? Danny sends it to the ceiling. That's going to be exactly what the defense wants. Nico's still behind this. It's over to Enforcer, though. Blocked. Nico lobs it up. Patrick's going to be there first. Ooh, the demo. Oh, some fine camera work by the cameraman. It actually mattered. Enforcer was able to get the save by removing one of the attackers. Oh, the free jump. I like their gumption, but the pass was way too low. That could have been devastating. Maybe Enforcer and Patrick now. They think they've got the game finalized. Now it's all about getting some good clips for the montage. Oh, here we go. Yeah! Now we're talking. Oh, that's so sick. You love to see the alley-oop. Oh, man. Just like they do it in the NBA. That's so satisfying, and that reminded me, you gotta turn the clips on. Just such a gentle, like, tuck into bed with that ball. But 5-1. I think I might have seen a 4-goal comeback once in all of ranked hoops. And it was in a 1v1, so probably not gonna happen. This could be the first, though. That would be exciting. Ooh, another demo. Not sure if that was a fake, but it does give Danny the continued attack. He's got no boost now, so just a slow retreat. Nice demo by Nico. Patrick has to continue being aggressive. He's not gonna have Enforcer support for a couple seconds. Ooh, threading the needle between the two people that definitely wanted to bump him. Patrick stays safe. Could be pinch. Yeah, try to pinch that back out to Nico. But it's going to be a passing play the other direction, maybe. No, it's just going to settle in all the way across. So we might be heading into Brazil on game 3. Eric Joe says, I like the Razer controllers, but the buttons keep getting stuck. Yeah. There's always something with the controllers, you know? Well, if you could, like, blend the perfect controller, what would you do? I know a lot of people like the PlayStation setup for joysticks or the Xbox setup for joysticks. So maybe that goes into consideration. But then, like, you don't want Xbox bumpers. So maybe it's Xbox joysticks, PlayStation bumpers. The PlayStation joysticks do seem like they keep getting joystick drift. Will it blend? Yeah. I guess that's another option. You could just toss it in a blender as well. Get controller sandpaper, or controller sawdust. Enforcer and Patrick gonna be moving on. Not quite making it to Brazil at the end. But that's gonna be the winners finals coming up next.